Hello, my witchy people. My name is Essence of the Moon, or Selena. You can call me Selena. That's also my birth name. So as you can see here, I this morning made some espresso for my ancestors so that they can sit there or they can help me throughout this year as I'm manifesting abundance, wealth, prosperity. And I do have a permanent ancestor altar, as you can see here. This is one level of it. I have 5 levels. So I am offering them some espresso to help me out while I'm making this money bowl. So as you can see here, I am using some Palo Santo, which was my favorite herb. It's down to its last little nub there, but it's still good. It still works. I also have a incense stick there on the left. It's lavender, which is one that I burn every single morning and throughout the day. So I have regular long grain rice. Do not use Minute Maid rice if you can help it. So I'm using some basil and adding that in there. Basil has amazing wealth, abundance, and prosperity into it. Also ground thyme. I'm adding all of that in there. Kind of give that rice that coloring that I want, the money rice, the green color. And some cloves. As you can see, I use cloves pretty regularly. It's a major herb that I have always on standby, even for like simmer pots, which I do pretty often. Here's my prosperity oil that I made earlier on this week. And prosperity oil has cinnamon, bergamot, orange, patchouli, and clove. So 4 of cinnamon, 4 of bergamot, 3 of orange, 2 of patchouli, and 2 of clove. I also did add bay leaves into the mixture there, as well as some cloves to give it some extra oomph. But there's many recipes online for making a prosperity oil with essential oils, or even making this money rice. Some people do add green food coloring to that, and like glitter, gold glitter, green glitter. I'm not a fan of food coloring, neither a fan of glitter. To me, it's too messy. And it's also just the preservative in that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the food coloring, like in general. So I try to avoid it as much as I can. So there I am adding more essential oil, only because I do want the thyme and the basil to really stick to the rice and kind of give it that color again that I'm wanting. So I did make an extra batch of this that I will be feeding throughout the year on my money bowl. So I'll be adding more money rice to it, any more coins to it. I'll offer them a cup of coffee, just because coffee is really good to help accelerate stuff and just move it along. And then at the beginning of next year, I will start a new one and do this all over again. So I'm adding all my intentions to the rice as I'm stirring it. And it looks like it has the color and the consistency that I want. If it doesn't, you can add more thyme or basil to it, or add the green coloring if you like, and some glitter to it and make it fun and festive. That's up to you. So for the bowls, a lot of people use green bowls, gold bowls I've seen. I use purple because purple to me means regal, royal, rich. Back in the day, people who would wear, only the kings would wear purple because they had the money to do that, the dye. And grapes to me mean abundance. So I actually happened to find this at a flea market. It was like $2 for this bowl, and it caught my eye as I was walking by, and I was like, oh, I have to buy this for my intentions. But yeah, it was like a $2 bowl, and it's like on a pedestal, so it's really nice. Higher up, I think they probably used it as a fruit bowl, but for me, it's a money bowl. So I used some Florida water, cleaned it up from last year's residue, and of course, I'm going to be adding some more oil because I am an oil freak. I love using essential oils. I have so many in my little cupboard there, and I like to make these oils for my family for the Christmas, which I did recently. I make them some prosperity oil because they do go gambling pretty regularly, and I want them to have some abundance and win as often as they can. So I'm using some New Moon spill paper. This is made from a dear friend. Her name is Stacey. I think her store is on hold right now, or vacation, but this is great manifesting paper. I love all of her stuff. She has amazing oils as well, and a lot of petition paper and spell candles, and she's a really, really good friend of mine, and I love her dearly. So I do use her intention papers here. So I have them in threes, so 3 is a big number for me, as well as for money, I feel. And so I did cut up the paper and have 3 slices of paper or pieces of paper, and I did add my intentions with a green marker, again for money, green. I could have used purple as well, any color, but I felt green was the color I wanted to use for money. I do want to bury my intentions in that money rice. Here we go. Let's fix it a little bit because and then when I did fold the paper, I fold it 3 times towards me. So for me, because I want the money to come my way. So if you fold away, it's like you want to get rid of. I do not want to get rid of it. I want it coming my way. So when you fold the paper, you want to fold it. And 3 for me is always the number. So I always fold 3 times my way. Here I have some crystals. I have some pyrite, aventurine, citrine, some quartz. And all of this is money, wealth, prosperity, pyrite, fool's gold. And then I just go ahead and arrange them in my bowl here. I will also find more crystals throughout the year and then add more crystals. And so yeah, I'm constantly adding stuff to this bowl, constantly feeding it. It's what you want to do for it. And then cinnamon sticks. Even though I add cinnamon oil into my prosperity oil, I do want to add cinnamon sticks as well. Again, 3 cinnamon sticks. Add them in like so. Or anywhere you want. But I'm really big on like crystal grids, and this kind of reminds me of a crystal grid as I'm doing this. And to me, it looks pretty, like the way it's even. It's a Libra in me, so again, I have some bay leaves. I added my intentions with a green marker. And then adding them in like so. Or again, this is your money bowl. You can do it however you like. These are my coins from my last bowl. As you can see, some of them are green and have oxidized, but I'm going to still keep them in there because I like them. And I also rolled up these dollars my way when I did roll them up. So I'm going to add those in there. Here we go. That one's being a little slippery. Oh, and then the previous contents that were in that bowl, I put them in a little like a little satchel, almost like an organza bag, and then stick that in there, and you can carry that in your purse. You can carry that, put it on your altar, any of that stuff. So here I have some Irish moss, and I picked it up earlier this year when I was in Gettysburg. There's a really cute place there called the Crystal Wand, and the ladies there are ridiculously nice, and I love visiting their shop every time I go to Gettysburg, which is pretty often. And I saw the Irish moss that they had there hanging, and I'm like, you know what, I like the Irish moss. I was in Scotland and England earlier this year, and Scotland to me was just a quite heavenly place. It was a liminal space. It was just an incredible journey, really. So there's the additional rice that I'll be using and feeding throughout the year. I'll probably be making some more just to have some more on hand, because I do go through it quite a bit. That's what that one looks like. Similar to the one that's already in the bowl. So yeah, this is for the new moon. Today's December 30th. It's a Monday. You can also do this on a Thursday, which is a good money day. So the green candle that I am burning there, I actually got at that store as well that I had mentioned in Gettysburg. And it is a loaded wealth, money, prosperity candle that they had there. So I'm not doing anything else to it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. And go ahead, comment, subscribe, like, share. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.